dying slowly, the prison of our minds. We sit in the sun, in haze, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly, the prison of our minds.
Consume us all. Consume us all.
All right, traders, we already know what's going on. We already know what's happening in this market. We already know we've been talking about this for the last 2 hours now. You know, I was live on Stock Twits before. Shout out to everyone coming over from Stock Twits to here right now at this moment. FLYX getting a little bit weaker at this moment. Let's figure this play out, guys, huh? Figure this stock out. I don't have to go from scratch because I know, you guys were probably with me already this morning. So let's kind of just jump right back into it. FLYX right here at this time. Where is the best dip buy? I'm going to say somewhere right around, it's either going to be slightly above 550 or slightly underneath 550. I would say slightly underneath 550 would be better. But that is going to be the game plan. FLYX, for anyone who does not know, this is the best press release of the morning. It is my favorite press release of the day. It talks about having a partnership with Starlink. Yes, basically the monopoly of space. Elon Musk owns Starlink. It's a private company, but one of the most anticipated IPO companies ever. It is worth trillions of dollars. And they have no competition whatsoever. To have a company have any sort of partnership or relationship in any sort of way to Starlink, FLYX is in an absolutely incredible position. So, right now at this moment, I do think FLYX's best dip buy is going to be probably, I'm going to say 540-ish. Somewhere like, it could be slightly above, could be slightly below. But I'm kind of thinking it's like, do you guys agree with me here? You guys see how we have this like little bottom dip here. We have you kind of want to focus on red candles. One of the best ways to figure out where a dip buy is going to be is look to see where there's a little nick in the armor, where there's a little nick in the system. Now, what do I mean by that? Is we have green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, red candle, green candle, green candle. Where is there that little nick in the system? Right here. So we have that red candle. Is it going to be the top of the red candle or is it going to be the bottom of the red candle? That's what you have to ask yourself. Right? So when you get those little nicks in the system here, it's either going to be top of the red candle or bottom of the red candle. That's going to most likely be the best possible opportunity for a dip buy. Tom V, deck for president 2028. Deck for president 2028. How old do you have to be president? I think 35. So I think I still got a little bit of time. But I'll say, in my administration, and what I would choose is we will make sure that we use government funds where every single person will be able to be above the PDT rule. I will make sure that my administration is allowing shorts and no locate fee for any American. I'm going to make sure when we are signing up to Trade Ideas or Cobra or Fox Runner, we get free 30-day passes on every platform available. In my administration in the United States, insider government trading is no longer allowed, but it's given to the people. The people. There's some big things coming. Big things on the way. Who would vote? Okay, I don't know. Never mind. Here we go, baby. Guys, hey, hit that thumbs on up if you guys haven't. Smash that thumbs on up. Get some W's in the chat. Right now, FLYX, little bit of that bounce. It has bounced from 565 back up to 605 here. FLYX right here, traders. This stock is doing well. Nice little bounce right back on up. This is by far the best one. We only got 4 minutes till the market opens on up. Let's have some fun today, guys. Everything you need to know about today. The Trump administration announced a flurry of market-moving policy plans yesterday that could reshape everything from what we eat to the path to a new ownership. What are they talking about? It says processed food stocks and the broader investment code of food and beverage ETF slid after Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. unrevealed new nutrition guidelines. The government's new food pyramid favors protein, full-fat dairy, and vegetables, and cautions against processed food. That sounds good. Later, the President Donald Trump said on social media he would take steps to bar institutional investors from buying single-family homes. Major defense stocks also fell after Trump said he will not permit defense firms to issue stock buybacks, but stocks in the sectors rebound greatly. Okay. FLYX is this morning's #1 top gainer on the day, breaking above 127% gain at times this morning. FLYX is afloat around 6 million. FLYX had a great press release this morning saying it authorized as a Starlink dealer. Since Starlink is a company with a lot of hype and attention, naturally FLYX benefited from positive momentum being mentioned with Starlink. All eyes on FLFX. All right. So we want to make sure you guys are all set here, ready to go. Hey, FLYX is the #1 top play. This is the stock that the majority of traders are going to be focusing on, looking at, and ready to go. I'm ready for today. I know you guys are as well. It really comes on down to it's going to come on down to what is FLYX going to do today? I mean, guys, I've already stressed so much. When you have a press release that talks about Starlink, when you have a press release that has this much hype, when you have a press release that has this much activity behind it, right? It's just like, this could be a supernova today. It really could be. I'm not saying that so everyone buys it. I'm not even in on the play right now, right? I made a small profit today of $110. I made $110 today. But the thing is, this has the fundamentals. It has a low float of 6 million. It has an incredible press release. It has room to run, especially if we start getting above that 690 mark. Like, there's not much that could slow down FLYX, and I could easily imagine this play up to like $11 plus today. I really, really could. So, we are just going to be watching this one, waiting to see what happens, but throughout the entire day today, if that means, hey, I finish the live stream at 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock, keep your eyes peeled throughout the day on FLYX. Keep your eyes peeled throughout the day on, again, FLYX, in case this one does get a little bit more hype than expected. FLYX getting a little bit of a dip buy right here and right now. Going to be a lot of volume right at the start. I can imagine FLYX getting a little bit of a pop right at the bell. What do you guys think? I mean, I definitely think there's going to be that opportunity. Room to run up towards around that 620-ish mark. Smile now. Again, just limit the cursing, buddy. I understand, again. Sometimes you want to make money. Sometimes, again, you just miss a trade. Just always limit the cursing slightly. Other than that, you're good to go. But I can get you. I understand. All good, buddy. All right, guys. It is currently 9:30 in the morning. We are live right here. Are we going to see FLYX start getting some hype towards the upside? FLYX, this is basically the current downtrend. This is the downtrend. This is main support. And we are on an ascending triangle pattern. Descending triangle pattern, excuse me. If this stock dumps and falls, I still like, again, all the way down to those low 520 areas. I'll see if FLYX can break this downtrend. Basically, if you want to get like that easy way to understand it, bullishness is up here. What's bullishness? Buyers, hype, excitement. Bullishness is up high. Bearishness is down low. When we start seeing this stock, start coming on down near that support line, as long as we're underneath this current trend. Guys, take a look right here. It's trying to break here slightly, as you guys can see. Buyers are trying to move on in. People are getting a little bit more hype behind it. We do have support back on down towards around that 607. So if you are going to get a dip buy and bounce play, going to be back on down towards around 610. So notice, traders, we are getting a little bit of that squeeze. We are getting a little bit of that, pullback, or a little bit of that opportunity for us. If I can get filled on this play, I'll go after it for, again, that like $6 bounce, as long as we can hold above $6. Traders, I might get filled here. Guys, I'm getting filled. I just got filled 600 shares. Cost basis 612. I just got filled right off the VWAP. I just got filled right off the VWAP area at 612. Just a little heads on up. So I just put in a couple of entries. Didn't get filled on all my entries. Just got filled on partial. Let's go! Boom, baby! Almost halted. Almost halted here, guys. Almost halted. I'm actually going to take my profits right now. $300. And just lock in 344 bucks. So I actually, again, didn't get all my entries filled. I was trying to get all my entries filled right here, traders. I did not get all my entries filled, but again, I got filled right off the VWAP because once we broke the downtrend now holds up as support. Got filled, stock just spiked on up, almost got halted. Again, all eyes over on FLYX. All eyes over on FLYX right now. If the stock does pull on back, it's going to go all the way back on down towards like $6. Just a little heads on up. So if this stock does pull on back, dip buy is back on down towards around $6 or so. Right now, a lot of buying volume, a lot of attention over towards this play. FLYX still trying to squeeze 670 is the high. We have a halt area at 684 right now. 684 is the halt area. Could easily get halted here soon. Trying to get back on up towards around those tops. Again, I do not feel comfortable shorting this one today, as I've said. I just don't feel comfortable shorting this play. I've said that probably 90,000 times over on the Stock Twits live stream. And it's just FLYX is too good.
We sit in the sun, in veils, we sleep, and we dream. Each of us dies slowly, the prison of our mind.
Guys, look at this play. Still trying to go a little bit. We will have strong resistance. We will have strong resistance at, again, the price of $7. $7, you will have strong resistance. I do think we are going to break above that and probably get halted above that, if I had to take a guess. It's just, you know, right now, all eyes on FLYX. This is a Starlink partnership press release. It really doesn't get much better than this. So as I said, I still will get filled if we dump on down towards around $6. If we come on down towards $6, I will be looking for another little dip buy. So we just ripped and ran up towards around $7. Getting ready for a possible dip buy back on down towards around 7. I would like to, or excuse me, dip buy is around 6. If we can fall on down, I would say like 604, I'm buying. Oh, guys, I just got filled. Just got filled. 604, little dip buy. Are we still getting weaker? How much weaker are we going to go? Are we going to bounce off this area? I only got filled again 300 shares real quick. 300 shares at the price of 604. I want to see if we're going to get a bounce. I don't want to add yet. Where can we add? The next add area is back on down to 550. Ooh, traders, I'm actually going to, I'm probably going to break even on this trade here. I'm going to break even on this trade. I think it's going to dump on down to this blue line. I think the blue line would be a better entry. I'm just going to get out of that one right here. You know, I don't feel comfortable on it. I just feel like we had a strong red candle. It's having a little bit of a bounce. I just think there's a little bit more room to fall. We could easily go on down towards like 560 all the way down towards around like 550s. I just feel more comfortable down there. So I'm going to actually look down towards those areas. So I'm just going to put low entries in case that happens. Shares 250 at the price of 568. At the price of 564, at the price of 562, at the price of 561, at the price of 559, at the price of 554. So I'm kind of surrounding the 560s, 550s. I'm going to go down towards this blue line. I just feel a little bit more confident down there. All right. So I got all my entries. All my entries, 250 shares. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1,000 shares. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2,000 shares. It would be about a 2,050 share investment. That's going to be around a $15,000 trade if I do get filled on this, if it comes back on down towards around this blue line. I do want to see the halt area go down a little farther. The halt area is at 571 right now. I actually want to see that drop on down to like 544 because I want it to be able to get that nice hard red candle, get filled, and then bounce back on up. That's what I would like to see. So I don't want to get halted yet here, traders. The LULD limit up, limit down is 571. We'd get halted in about 13 cents if we continue to fall. I want to see that thing drop on down to like 550s, get filled, get a bounce play back on up is the goal. Do you use hotkeys? I do not. I just, again, type in my orders right here. I type in my orders and just have limit order set. So I just, type in my orders, have limit order set, and then I just put my hands up, right? Again, like it's more about right now, I set up a game plan, I put my entries in, and now I just wait for the game plan to happen. I wait for the plan to unreveal. Shout out to Andy Giande. Andy Giande just subscribed. Shout out to you, buddy. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. If you guys hit the subscribe button over on YouTube, your name will also appear, and I will say your name out loud as a thank you. So if you would like to do that, you can do that. If you're on Twitch, you can do that. If you're on Kick, you can do that. Hit that subscribe button and watch to see the magic happen as I say your name out loud to the public. It's incredible. Right now here, traders, FLYX trying to get a little dip buy off that bottom arc. Traders, we got FLYX still trying to get a little bit of hype. Joe Runner, I subscribed about 5 to 6 years ago. You didn't shout out my name. Well, then we're a little delayed on it 5 years ago. Joe Runner with the delayed subscription. Shout out to you, Joe. Or maybe the man who runs from the Joes. Is your name Joe? Or again, do you run from Joes? No one knows. Maybe a bad past relationship? ACON, FLYX. FLYX, guys, still again bouncing off the downtrend. FLYX moving its way back up to $7. We might squeeze on up towards it. Oh, there it is. There's the squeeze, guys. 676, 676. We might get halted here. Not halted yet. We might get halted here in a second. Things are about to get exciting. Things are about to get exciting if we get halted here. Hold on. FLYX. It's halted. Guys, FLYX is currently halted. Oh, baby. We are currently... Oh. Oh, man. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently halted at this time over on FLYX. I kind of enjoy maybe the open multi-button look. All right. We might have ourselves a day. We might have ourselves a day here. Rich World, I love you, buddy. Shout out to Rich World. We have FLYX right now currently halted at this time. Buying volume is starting to move on in. We got to figure some things out right now. Okay, let's figure it out. Right now, FLYX, we have to break this play on down. I'm going to take a little screenshot of this, and we are going to break this down together. Okay, we got 5 minutes. So, let's edit this over into Paint. Just grab this right here. And what do we have here? We do have, starting on off, our downtrend. Downtrend resistance. I'm going to make this not as bold. Downtrend resistance. That has hit right there. Boom. Downtrend resistance. That hit right there. Boom. But then you can actually see the downtrend start holding up as support. Just like we had support right there. Just like we had support right there. Right? So you see bounce play support, and now it's holding up as bounce play support. That's our downtrend initial resistance line. Now, as you guys can see, top resistance. And is this going to be holding up as, again, top resistance? This right here is the money line. Okay? This right here is going to be the make or break area. So, this is, if we type this on out, we do have make or break $7 resistance. Now, what I'm referring to as, make or break $7 resistance is if we do not break out of $7, it's going to hit and fall back on down. If we can break $7, that's where this buying volume is possibly going to be able to take on off, and we start seeing a lot of ripping and running and spiking and climbing and all that good stuff, right? Hold on a second. I want to see. Can I get rid of this here for a moment? I'm just experimenting because I actually want to kind of grab this, bring this on over, take a screenshot of this, because now we're taking. We took a screenshot. We brought it over to Paint. Now we're taking a screenshot of a screenshot, so that we can go ahead and draw on this even more. Because I know if this stock starts breaking this way, right? There's a chance that we break up and out at that resistance line. Or there's a chance that, of course, we go ahead and start crashing back on down right here. So does everyone understand this chart? It's a little complicated, I get it. But you do have very simple blue bottom support, resistance, resistance, turned into support, top resistance, and we're coming up to the make or break area of $7 resistance. All right, so obviously we can go up or down right here. Let's figure this out. I just want to post this for every single person so that you guys are all good. Baby. What time are we getting unhalted? 9. We got halted at 9:39 and 56 seconds. Oh, wow. Are we about to get unhalted right here in literally like 10 seconds? FLYX, all eyes on this stock. $7 is the main resistance line. Here is the charting. $9:44, $9:39, 56 seconds. Yeah, we should be getting unhalted here, team, in about 15 seconds. If it's a 5-minute halt, we're getting unhalted in about 15 seconds. Okay? Here we go. We're live. We're live. Uh-oh. We're starting to get that hype again. Buying volume. Guys, we're getting that hype. I think StockTwits is down. I tried to just post something on StockTwits. It says, uh-oh, we can't find this one. This page may have been deleted. Is StockTwits down right now? I think it might be down. All right, whatever. I broke it. I broke it, the StockTwits. I broke it. So FLYX traders, we have room to run at this point up to 875. We got another 5 minutes. Little side note while I have you guys' attention. I took my wife to hibachi the other day. And she goes, and the guy comes out, starts doing a whole bunch of like tricks and stuff. And she turns to me and goes, Sean, you ever think about becoming a hibachi chef? And I said, it wasn't on my radar. But now that, again, you brought it on up, maybe I'm going to start building a passion towards it. And then I actually thought about that question the last few days. And you know what? I actually feel like I could be a great hibachi chef. I got some great energy. My cooking's decent. You, again, train me for a good 2 to 3 months. I think I could do it. I think I would be a little disappointed. People would be, imagine this. Imagine you go to the top of the line, 5-star hibachi restaurant. You're expecting one of those guys to come on out who just, again, knows the drill, knows absolutely everything. And it's just me who walks on out, pushing the tray, turn to you guys. Hey, everyone hungry today? Just like, who the fuck is this guy? Right? So, hey, you know what? I'm going to stick with stock trading. But it kind of sparked my interest a little bit. Maybe later down the road. Maybe that'll do when I retire. Right now, guys, FLYX. Let's figure this play on out. FLYX. What do we want to do here? Now, traders, as I said, I could imagine FLYX getting up to like $11 plus today. Okay? FLYX, I could imagine this play getting up towards like $11 plus today. I really could. I like this play. I do get nervous on how fast it's moving. It's a very, very fast play. If this stock, opens up, pull back, spike on up. That would be the best case scenario. Get filled, spike on up, go on a big time rip. I'm going to play it as safe as I can. I am going to put limit orders on this play right here and right now, where we do have FLYX, top resistance at 7, resistance at 7, resistance at 7. I'm going to go ahead and put my support line somewhere back near around like 670-ish and see if I can maybe get filled somewhere in that region. I would like to try to get filled somewhere back on down in like underneath $7. So I am going to put in support and dip buy areas. I'm going to just do 250 shares. And let me actually delete all my old entries. I'm going to delete all my super old entries. And let's just go down towards like 690. Let's go down to 694. Let's go down towards, again, let's go down to 689. I'm just kind of spreading out some different entry areas to see if I can get filled. If we ever get like that very quick, fast little pullback that I could be able to make some money on. So traders, as I've said, I'm going to say it again. Please don't shoot me. I know I'm being very annoying. I am not looking for shorts on FLYX today. Okay? I know you're probably like, whoa, look at this guy. This guy's pretty crazy. He's not shorting today. I don't want to short a Starlink press release. I just don't. I don't want to short a Starlink press release. And again, I just think it's too good. I think it's too powerful. I think it's too strong to go ahead and short a Starlink press release. So I'm again saying to myself, FLYX goes from $3, spikes up to $7.44. I think FLYX could get up to like $8, like $8.75 today. It really could. I do think it could get all the way up towards like $8.75. So I FLYX here, I think we could go up to 11, even higher. It just kind of comes on down to, right now I want to stay as smart as we can, and I'm just going to be looking for dip buys if it can drop. Drop quick, get filled. I don't want to buy at the top. I just hate buying at the top. We're up $345. Let's wait for a better entry and go from there. Ross, what does SMTL mean on Cobra? Like that, it's called the smart route. So smart, like, kind of puts you in the best route available. So I'm just kind of bouncing around here, traders. AMPX flying. That's good news. What do we have here? Ooh, nice to see. Again, love that play. I posted over on Stock Twits the other day about AMPX. Hold on, guys. FLYX, are we about to come live right here? FLYX, we might be live here in the next few seconds. Everyone just stay ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. FLYX. Are we going to a 10-minute hold, guys? I think we're going to a 10-minute hold on FLYX. I believe FLYX, we are going to a 10-minute hold. Let's continue to keep our eyes peeled on it, but we just passed 5 minutes. So that usually means we're going to a 10-minute hold. All right, so we got about another 4 minutes until, again, we take a step back and go from there. Brett, can you explain why it's halted and what's the criteria for that to happen? So basically, a stock is halted. Imagine this. Make it very. I'm going to make it like give you a third grade example. I like doing third grade examples because I remember when I didn't understand things, people would be like, well, again, a halt is going to happen when you have an increase of bids and, again, a lack of asks. And when it comes on down, the market makers are going to have to line up the bids and the asks. Now, if you have, again, on the level 2, 10 plus bids and 2 plus asks, there's nowhere for the market makers to go, so a circuit board switches. Like, I could say that, or I could just be able to give you, like, a way easier answer. Let's imagine this, okay? Why do halts happen? The majority of halts happen because of volatility. Volatility is going to be essentially a stock is moving too fast. It's going too fast. It starts like to trip over itself. So what we have here in when a stock gets halted is halts were actually implied back. They actually started back in 2009 because in 2008 there were no halts. There was no such thing as halting a stock. But that leads to sometimes stocks getting too much momentum. The whole purpose of a halt is to try to slow down a play, get people to think, and say, okay, maybe we don't get so many buyers. Maybe allow some sellers to come on in. When the stock market tumbled in 2008, we didn't have halts. So basically, people, again, got their money out, and it led to more people getting out, and more people getting out, and more people getting out. So now there's set standards. If a stock hits a certain price too quickly, they pause the play due to momentum and allow sellers to move in. So what we essentially are having right now over on FLYX is this. FLYX, what we have right now is we have this many buyers. We have this is a buyer, 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 this is a buyer. These are all buyers. Now, all these buyers at the same time are placing orders over in on the stock of FLYX. They all want to buy FLYX at this time. Now, with all of them wanting to buy on FLYX right now, that stock is increasing in price dramatically. Now, what we are also seeing is there's not as many sellers. There's this many sellers, this many sellers, this many sellers. If we have, let's say, 20 people that are trying to buy, and these are very simple, easy numbers. If we have 20 people that are trying to buy FLYX, and we only have, let's say, 3 people looking to sell FLYX, there's not enough sell orders to match the buy orders. So what we essentially have right now is there's 3 orders that just got filled that people said, hey, you know what? I just got out. But they halt the play. They say, everyone, time out. And it's allowing more sellers now to move in and be able to adjust the price. So usually what happens is the stock is going to gap up. That's usually what happens. But sometimes we might see the stock have a quick pullback as a whole bunch of sell orders get filled before it moves its way back on up. So it really happens because there's too many buyers and not enough sellers, and that's going to halt the stock, allowing sellers to be able to move in and then to be able to match the play on up a little bit better. But that's why sometimes we have halts on up and such. Now, reminder, I'm going to look to get filled at this blue line. If we get a quick pullback, because again, we match up sellers and I'm going to look to get filled. Guys, this is opening up here in the matter of, again, 8 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, boom. This thing just exploded. Big gap up. Obviously, we're not getting filled right now. I would still like to get filled in the I'm going to wait for the $6 region still. I'm still going to wait for that $6 region if I can get it. So I'm still going to stick with, again, my blue line. If that happens. If it doesn't happen, no big deal. But this thing just exploded all the way up to 880. I'm going to stick to, again, my dip buys all the way down low. I did not get filled, as you guys could see. Look at that thing, guys. Blew on up towards 888. I'm going to stick to my dip buys sub $7. Right now, the halt area is 723. The LD stands for a limit down. LU stands for a limit up. Limit up is 885. Limit down is 723. Now, this can change. So again, if we float around 723 for a while, this might drop on down to like 650, which is what we want. So I still want to see if I can get my entries all the way sub $7. I'm gonna keep my entries at sub $7 here. Again, I don't want to short this play today. If I don't short today and I walk away with, again, $345, I'll take it. So FLYX, all traders, all focus is on this play here. Right now, FLYX traders, I would not be opposed to see like $11 today. Like, I really think that this one could continue to rip and run. FLYX. I just want to, again, kind of keep typing this out. FLYX. I am expecting a pullback. But I would not be shocked if we see $10 plus today at some point. Having a partnership with Starlink is a massive PR, is a massive press release for a, you know what, $8 stock or for a $7 stock. Be smart. Don't FOMO, right? Be smart. Don't FOMO. Understand the downside. But I will be watching this one all day. So I will be watching this one all day. You guys can see, again, a nice drop. You guys can see this nice fade that is happening at this moment. But there is just like so much potential if this one really does start getting like that hype and momentum. All right, FLYX still falling and fading. What do we want to do here, traders? How do you guys want to play this one? I want to hear from you guys. How do you guys want to play this one? How do you guys want to react to this one? What are you guys thinking on this one? Are we going to... The options essentially are we going to open up, find a little bit of support, bounce back on up? Are we going to open on up, dump all the way down to the VWAP? Like, are we going to open up, dump on down towards the VWAP, then bounce? Are we going to open up, only fall to about $7 and bounce? Are we going to open on up, fall down to $6.75 and bounce? Or are we opening, like... So, some people are going to say, let's short this play. Some people are going to look for bounce plays on this play. Some people are going to say, hey, you know, I'm going to wait until it comes back down to $6 on this play. I think I'm going to stick to, you know, like, you know, my area. I really like kind of still sticking with this 670-ish mark. I think if I can get, you know, somewhere in the 670s to the 680s, I would like that. All the way down to the 660s. I think that would be still pretty good. I'm going to stick with that right here. ACON starting to move on up. Ooh, ACON. Also, guys, did that one just get halted? So right now, traders, we do have ACON getting a little bit of hype. FLYX should be getting unhalted here, team, in 2 minutes. So FLYX, watch for this one to get a little bit of that drop and fade. You know, if you want to just be like, hey, let's play this one as smart as possible. Let's put super low entries at like 630. They might not get filled. They probably won't. But if they do, we have a pretty incredible entry. So what's the VWAP? VWAP is 631. Do I think we're going to actually get filled down to 630? I'm going to say no. But at the same time, I am going to just put some super low entries. I'm going to have some high entries at around like, you know, 670, 660. And then I'm just going to put some super low entries at 630. Just in case that does happen. Sean, you just said 6.7. Maybe I'm getting a little older. Maybe I'm getting a little older. I never found that 6-7 thing funny one time in my life. 6, 7. I just don't get it. Like, it's never anything I thought was funny. Ever. I'll admit if something was funny. I just don't think that's funny. I don't get it. You know what's kind of funny back in the day? Remember when everyone used to say, D's nuts? Like, that was kind of funny. Right? That was more funny. But like, I don't know. Sometimes I go on Instagram and TikTok and such, and I just scroll through videos. And some videos, like, I can't even watch. Because, like, it's just like you cringe so hard. And I'll be honest, I probably have posted some things in my life that are probably a little cringy as well. Right? But it's just like, ugh. Like, some of the stuff now is like, what are we doing? Here we go, guys. We're getting unhalted in 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live. Guys, we're live and I'm in. We're live. I'm in on 1,200 shares. 1,200 shares I'm filled on. 1,200 shares I'm filled on. Currently up $500. Currently up again $470 right now, guys. Here we go, baby. I'm going to take my profits right now. Lock out $700 on the day. Let's go! They call me Big Decky D. Hey! Guys, awesome job getting filled over on that play. Nice work all around on that stock. Just locked in $692 getting filled on that dip buy. I don't even know where the heck I even got filled on. Let's see. I want to see where I got filled at because I really don't know. Let's see here. I got filled on this at the price of $681, $679, $677, $678, $671, and got out at $705. 1,200 shares, got in at $670 to $681, got out at $705. All right. So, got in, got out, took my profits. Stock is getting halted on the downside right now. Locked in $700 there. So really, when it came on down to that trade right there, team, what did I do? Again, I had my low entry. I had the 670s. I had, again, the 630s. I don't have those now. And again, the stock opened on up, got a nice little crash. Stock moved on up, got out, canceled my orders because I just made $700. Now I know for a fact, there's going to be one or two people right now that are probably going to say, I'm in. Deck, I just got filled at 630. I got filled at 631. I just got filled at 632. If you are in right now at the price of 630, I think you have a good entry. Now, could it go a little bit lower? Yes. Would I say maybe put like maybe one or two entries at like 590 or 599 as well to help your cost basis? I would say yes. But you are getting filled. If you just got filled and you're a little nervous right now at the price of 629, 630, you are getting filled on a stock with an absolutely awesome press release. Awesome press release. After the stock has now gone from nearly $9 to $8 to $7 to $650 to $630. You are going to have a great dip buy opportunity. Okay? You are going to have a great dip buy opportunity. So I do think, even if you guys are in on this play right here, I might join you in a second. I'm just going to connect these dots, and I think I'm going to look for probably 590 dip buy, and then bounce back up towards like 630 or so. So right here, traders, we are up $692 on the day. Doing fantastic. Congrats to everyone making some money today. What's the ACON doing? ACON not really doing anything yet. All right, here. Right here, traders. Let's figure this one on out. 10:08 and 26 seconds. Okay? We do have FLYX. Look at this. Everyone follow me here. We have bottom support right here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I think, again, if we put entries around 590, I'm going to take those. So I'm just going to kind of load the boat around that area. And again, I do everything live in front of you. I don't hide anything, guys. I don't like keep anything under wraps. Like I do everything in front of you. And then again, there's always like one or two people be like, oh, you're not doing like, and then here's all my live prices. These are all my live orders. right? Or the orders that I just got filled on, so you guys can see everything. Here's again my live P&L. Here's again my order box right here. Like, I don't know what else I can possibly do. Like, that's the thing, traders. People, they're always like, oh, be transparent, right? It's like, I don't know what else I could possibly do. Unless I just, like, give out my social security number and give you guys my credit card. We can try that, I guess. Right now, we are still waiting and watching. 10:08 and 26 seconds. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying to do everything I possibly can. Guys, let's see if we get filled. If we get filled and we bounce back on up, I'll take another just quick like $400. If I can get filled in the 690s, bounce back, or 590s, excuse me. Get filled in the 590s and bounce right back on up towards the $6 or 620, I'm just going to take it. All right, traders, we should be getting unhalted in 10 seconds. 9, 8. Oh, yeah, never mind. We're live. So we're live right now. Let's see if we get a little pullback. It came on down to the price of like 610. We came on down to like 610. There you go. If you guys got filled at 631, if you're not comfortable, get out right now. If you're not comfortable, get out. But you are getting your little dip buy and bounce play right at this moment. All right, guys, we're not going to get filled at 590, unfortunately. We're not going to get filled at 590. I'm canceling my 590s. I am canceling them. It's already having the dip buy. All right, I'm out. Done. $700. Yeah, traders, as I said, you know, I'm going to be doing this in real time, in front of you, showing everything, helping you guys become the best traders. And as I said, even if you guys got filled at 631 and you guys were getting scared, here's your dip buy and bounce play. We know this is such a great press release. If you're got in at 631, you're all the way back up to 680. So your fear is going to confidence right now. Your fear, your pessimism is now again into profit. Transparency, baby. We're doing this all live right here. See again the P&L. See the open orders. You guys want my phone number? You guys want my phone number? You guys can call me whenever you guys want. All right, here you guys go. Here, we'll do it. I don't care. Right? Here's my phone number. 718-848-4500. Let's see how many phone calls I get in the next 10 seconds. Let's see. Let's see how many phone calls I get from people just saying, oh, this is his number. He literally just gave out his number to thousands of people. I might have to change my number here in a second. 718-848-4500. And the moment, again, I pick up, just start screaming curse words at me. I dare you. The moment I pick up, just start screaming at me as hard as you possibly can. I dare you. Right here, traders. Right here, I will say, guaranteed. Right now, guys, there is a Pizza Hut in New York City that's probably getting hundreds of calls of people just saying, fuck you, you piece of shit. Right now, there is some guy in New York City answering a phone call at 10 a.m. to a Pizza Hut, just getting absolutely roasted and has no idea why. There's a guy out there in the world right now who is already on the brink of saying, hey, I'm ready to just give up. It's 10 a.m. and is now just getting cursed out by 100 traders randomly calling a Pizza Hut in New York City. This guy. I feel bad for him. I'm sorry, whoever that is. Right here, team FLYX trying to hold up its gains. FLYX getting a little bit of hype and momentum. All right, thank you for everyone who's joining us on this day. As always, we ask you guys, smash that thumbs on up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit that love button over on X, retweet this baby. We appreciate every single person here. So today, traders, we are, again, if we walk away right now, we are walking away with almost $700 in profit. If we walk away $700 in profit, can we take a step back through memory lane of 2026? 2026 so far, I mean, sheesh. 2026 so far. Monday we made what was Monday? I think we made $500, $700, $500, $600. Am I correct with my train of thought? I believe that is correct. January 5th. We got to go back to the 5th real quick. So, I mean, we are doing great in this. Yes. So, let's just kind of go through this really quickly. Monday, January 5th, $513 profit. That's in the green. Let's add it to the calculator real quick. I just want to see what I'm up on the week. $513. That was over on Monday. Tuesday, we had a lot of stuff coming out here. Tuesday, we traded, and Tuesday I think was the best day. Tuesday, January 6th, made $724, so plus again $724. That was, again, a good solid day. Really nice day of profiting. Yesterday, we had to make over $500, and we completed that. We made $527, so plus $527. And that was absolutely awesome. And then that was 23 hours ago. So that takes us over to today. And now today, we are currently sitting with $692. So plus $692. So in the last 4 days of trading, we are up $2,456. Let's say again, I just end my week right here. Let's times this by 4. 4 weeks in a month. I'm making nearly 10 grand a month. Let's times this by 12. 12 months in a year, $117,000 I'm on track for. So basically, if I just keep doing what I'm doing every day, I'm not going for any crazy home run hits. I'm just doing smart trades and I'm getting on base. In the next 12 months, I'll be having roughly around $118,000. How amazing is that to think about? How amazing is that to kind of break on down right here and be able to be like, wow, hey, I'm watching again a 32-year-old be his own boss, work his own hours, in his own office, who doesn't have to commute, who decides his salary, who again gives himself financial freedom with having time to do things, making 6 figures a year, showing all of his P&Ls. I mean, that's what it comes on down to, guys. That's what it's all about. So right here, traders, we want to be smart. FLYX, no more orders, $792 on the day. Making sure that we are using our head, doing everything that we need to do. Obviously, again, putting ourselves in the best positions possible in every single way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not yet, make sure, number one, if you guys want my broker, how are you getting in and out of these plays so quickly? Cobra trading, baby. Cobra is the best broker ever. When you sign up to Cobra, you get 2 free months of commissions, then 50% off commissions for life, then 2 free months of software data, 2 free months of trade ideas, and 2 free months of Fox Runner. So again, if you want the best broker in the world, go ahead and sign up to Cobra right here. They are absolutely fantastic. Dropping the link for you guys over in chat. Now, after that, you guys can also go ahead and get trade ideas. As I said, I give every single person my trade idea settings. My trade idea settings are 100% custom coded. If you guys want my trade idea settings, all you have to do is sign up to Trade Ideas using my link. If you guys sign up to Trade Ideas using my link, I will send you guys my $1,000 worth of custom coded settings. Just email me a receipt from Trade Ideas proving that you use my link to sign on up, and I will give you my $1,000 scanner settings so that you guys are all set, ready to go. Okay? On top of that, how do I find all the best news every single day? I use foxrunner.com. Foxrunner, again, it's how I get all my news, all the apps, all the phone, the insider trading, Congress trades, keyword alerts, voice alerts, all that good stuff. If you guys have not yet, go ahead, sign up to a free 30-day pass. Use the word Foxy. Foxy is my affiliate code, just so the heads on up. So if you guys use the word Foxy, you guys will get 30% off. And again, I will get a little kick of that. So again, I appreciate everyone that uses the code word Foxy when signing on up, so that you guys are all good. Last but not least, if you guys, again, want to watch me live stream every single day, if you guys, again, want to be part of our team and be part of our community, come on over here to tradecaster.com. We absolutely cannot wait to have you. Obviously, so jacked up and so excited. And again, I would love for you to be part of our community. You do get a free 7-day pass. Sign on up, upgrade your subscription over on Tradecaster. You guys will be all good. Ross, I saw your email. I'll get back to you. I promise you. And then actually, last but not least, One Stop Prop. If you guys are a prop firm trader, you guys want to trade prop firms, One Stop Prop's the way to do it. Who's in first place over on the One Stop Prop tournament? Again, I unfortunately lost that one. Also, traders, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, right now is an absolutely great time to ask. So any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm here for you. I'm happy to help you out. Where's the S&P 500? S&P 500 trying to get back above 690. A little bit of a pullback yesterday, but we're climbing. S&P 500. It's like before hitting 690 was very difficult. Now we're kind of always floating right above 690, a little bit above, a little bit underneath 690. Kind of always sitting right around that 690 area right now, you know? Guys, FLYX, what do we got going on here? FLYX trying to battle back. FLYX, as I said, it's going to be in play. You know, FLYX is going to be in play throughout the entire day. So if you guys are saying, hey, I'm sticking around all day, FLYX is where you guys are going to want to watch. All right, awesome. Ross, I will get back to you. I know you signed on up. I will email you my scanner codes today. I'll make sure I get that done for you. And again, FLYX is going to still be the hot stock. Traders, for myself, personally, I'm really happy with this. I don't want to force 2026, guys. I want to be able to make as much money as I can by being the best mentor I can. But by that means, again, being able to do the best trades that I possibly can. Not forcing, not getting greedy, not putting myself in any sort of bad position in any sort of way. I want to do things right. I want to use my head. I want to put myself in the best positions that we possibly can. Baby, oh baby, oh baby. What a day. What a way to crush it. What a way for us to be able to make this money. What a way for us to be able to come out on top. I hope everyone had a blast here. I hope everyone had an absolutely wonderful week, if I may add. Now, obviously, I'll be back on the mic tomorrow, and we'll be ready to continue to crush it. But, I mean, let's just say, what a great day. What a great week. What a great time it's been. Hey, traders, enjoy the rest of your day. Congrats on your profits. Tomorrow, it's Friday. We'll get some margaritas passed around. And we'll have ourselves a good Friday morning, all right? Hey, enjoy the rest of your day. FLYX is going to be on watch all day. I'll be over on Tradecaster. So if you guys want to keep the party coming, Tradecaster, I'll be putting up the live scanners and I'll be chatting over there. Appreciate you guys. Let's keep it going. You guys know the drill here. In 3, 2, 1. Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Come on!